with my light, my ring light. Beautiful goddesses, welcome to a little bit of magic Saturday night. I am home and I just wanted to come here and pull us a divine card. Hi Leah, how are you? Rose water is always the best. So I'm going to pull a card for us from one of my favorite card decks, Divine Feminine. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of see what what message wants to come through tonight. Today, I did set a beautiful intention for myself, and it felt that it was internal as well as external, and my intention was to create a sacred, sovereign, alchemical space of love, light, awakening, healing, transformation, truth, growth, and magic. So in everything that I do and in everywhere that I go. So yeah, just feeling into what allows me to experience my soul fully living in this lifetime in my body, in my physical body. Just took a bath today, went outside in my front garden, picked some roses, because actually tonight and tomorrow is gonna freeze. It's supposed to be like 18 degrees at nighttime, so everything's going to freeze. And I picked some roses, put the roses in my bath with a little bit of everlasting oil blend, and just had a little kind of like a bath ritual of self-love. And I remembered how important it is to remember ourselves and how important it is to give ourselves that self-love, to nurture this vessel, to be the healthy, vibrant, physical body for our soul to create in. And just remembering to love ourselves in the physical realm will support our soul's purpose. So as I took a bath, I was so inspired, and a lot of people, and you as well, may know that when we take a bath or when we're around water, even if it's just taking a shower, we're like rinsing the energy, we're washing, and also we're immersing into the waters, the realms of the waters, the realms of the unconscious, the deep waters, the oceans, the deep oceans. Whenever I think of the wisdom of the waters, I always feel into the deep waters of the ocean, and at the bottom of the ocean there is a cave. There's a dark cave, and in that cave, Lord Shiva is teaching yoga to his beloved Shakti, Parvati, and there's stories around this beautiful union of Shiva and Shakti, who are two beloveds, the masculine and the feminine. They are the aspects of who we are in yoga traditions, in the tantric traditions. And yeah, in that deep space of the unconscious is where we must go. We must actually dive rather than just put our foot into the waters. We actually must go deep and to dive to the very bottom to find that wisdom that is being taught. And it's not just Lord Shiva teaching Parvati. Parvati in return is also a very wise and witty student and a teacher herself. And she is a beautiful devotion to yoga. And I'm just feeling the flow of this story that's happening now. So, yeah, while taking a bath today, I was just really inspired. And that was a little sidetrack. When we are with water, we receive really deep wisdom and inspiration. And my intention was to create a space of healing and magic and awareness, reawakening. And I was feeling that within my own self, and also anywhere I go, in my online space, in my online groups. I'm here to hold space, and I'm here to hold a magical space to maybe be witnessed and to inspire and to allow and to give permission to be magical, to be fully expressive in who you are. This is not our card, but I just looked. It's Kuan Yin. I actually pulled it yesterday, so she's just like, okay, here I am again. But anyway, while I was sitting in the bath, I was really inspired, and I was journaling, and I will probably share that journaling later today. Or, you know, I'm inspired about my new course that is coming up. It begins next Saturday, and it's I know how much of everything is happening in the world, and especially in the online space. And I would love to offer this 21-day as a support system, as an activation, as a recharge, as an array of practices to create your own formula of what will work for you as a daily ritual, as a daily sadhana, daily practice, with many myths. No, not myths. The myth is one, but many symbolic, unique understandings of what it really means to go into the darkness, to recognize yourself, to embrace yourself, to see yourself, and to die in the darkness, in that unconscious world, and to find the wisdom and the teachings that are being taught inside your own self, in your consciousness, in your subconsciousness, in your mind, in all that you are, in your energy, your soul, as you become one with your soul, as you begin to live your purpose, as you begin to know your legacy, as you begin to become a legendary of your own legacy. Yeah, that's the journey. That's the journey we're going on, to find that rebel within you, to be reborn against all odds of your own self, and to live a life as you were fully meant to live your life, to be radical, to be expressive, to be inspirational, to be the leader for your own life. Okay, I'm pulling this card now. Wow. Of course. And I'm not surprised. The card is Inanna. Inanna. The Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. I'm just gonna feel into this card without reading the message. I'm sure I talked about Inanna plenty of times. This is her journey. This is her 21-day journey, and this once again is a divine guidance and a divine message and a blessing, and she is here blessing this 21-day path, and she is the light part of us who seeks the darkness, who seeks the deep waters, who seeks the deep wisdom, the healing for the suffering that she endures in her heart. And when she goes and seeks that medicine, she undergoes all that she must undergo to release all parts of herself and to die in that dark place and to rest and then to be reborn and resurrected and come back up and pick up all of her beautiful offerings and to be embodied and to be empowered to serve the world in a bigger way, fully integrated with her light side and her dark. And as the dark sister who gets visited by Inanna, Ereshkigal, she is that dark part of us that maybe doesn't want to be visited in this moment, or doesn't want to be acknowledged or embraced. Maybe she's not ready, but the visit is coming, and I guess we'll see what happens on this 21-day journey, because Inanna is here and she's going to visit her dark sister within each one of us. So as we do this work for each one of us, together as a collective of beautiful, magical, divine, guided women. So that's, I feel like, the message I'm going to read. Hello, Nana, love it. I have nothing to hide. I see yes, merging into unity. So, yes, I feel like, is this all I wanted to say? No. So, I also wanted to say, so next week, me and Nicole were talking about creating a 3-day Facebook Live inside this group. So this is what's so amazing about it. I feel so incredibly comfortable in this group to share anything I want. And I guess even if I went to share anywhere else, I would also still feel in that moment confident. I think it's to the initial coming and pressing of going live is the tricky part for me still. So I'm more comfortable doing that part coming here. So then we're gonna do a 3 days Facebook Live challenge next week. I put some prompts into the top of this video at the top. So the first video is tell us a little bit about yourself. Second video is take a breath. Feel what's present in your body, express it. Let us feel it with you. And then number 3 is just trusting the divine and show up and see what happens, see what unfolds. And we're gonna choose a random winner, each one of us, Nicole and I, and we will each gift that one person that we each choose our 21-day course. And that's just a very loving, symbolic way to get ourselves out there. And another good thing is, after you go live, if you would like to use that video anywhere else, you can. And just feeling a little bit more confident in the smaller place, in the place where you feel held and loved, nurtured, encouraged, activated, because that's what we're doing. We're activating each other. Okay, so I think I've covered it all, what's come through, connecting to my source. Yeah, thank you for being here, Leah and Connie, and anybody who comes on replay. I'm sending you all so much of my love. Blessed be.